Welcome back to another episode of SimCity BuildIt. This time it's another update video. This one's called Beach Boardwalk. I definitely like the creative names that they're coming up with all of these updates, and as you can see, it adds this whole length of beach over here which we can actually develop, expand, and it does affect the rest of the city, which is really cool. Also, you might notice that the resolution is a little bit weird. We are playing on a brand new iPad which I got, so I do apologize for that. It's either the black bars or the screen gets, well, not stretched out, but it just gets out of sync a little bit. So I have to decide which way we're going to go with uploading these videos. But without further ado, let's actually go have a look at what this update does. So it says Beach Boardwalk is here. Get ready for sun, sand, and surf with 15 shoreline buildings like a marina, lighthouse, water park, and more. We're going to be going through all of them this episode, at least most of them. Meet your lifeguard advisor and unlock Beach Boardwalk expansion areas with new loot drops, plus exclusive Crescent Moon Shopping Mall available during Ramadan. That's pretty cool. And 3 new Tokyo Town buildings, and we can convert SimCash to golden keys. Now, I must admit, I do have a jailbroken device, so I've pretty much got unlimited keys and all of that stuff, so I can show you guys what this update actually does, because just in general, I've stopped playing this game, to be quite honest with you. It's lost its appeal to me. It got very repetitive and quite frustrating, but it seems like they are updating this game quite a bit with new things. So let's go have a look at what we've actually got over here. First off, it is night time. We've still got a couple of people in around here. So we've got a surfer beach, which people just place their towels. There's a couple of umbrellas and all that stuff. Next up is we've got a volleyball court. People can play volleyball over there. We've also got a lifeguard tower. Now, none of these really have like people swimming in the ocean, because it does definitely look like a deep ocean as soon as you get out there. But what we are able to do is click on the beach specialization, which is new, and we can have a look. So the surfer beach has an area of influence, and as you can see, its area of influence actually stretches out quite a bit. I really like this feature a lot because it's something very different. Next up, we've got the volleyball court, boost of 10%, and it costs 5 keys. And then the lifeguard tower at 10 keys. Now, enough of that stuff as well. I'll also show you guys the upgrade costs. So we need like a buoyant device is what I'll call this. Name escapes me at the moment. We need a ship's steering wheel, which also the name escapes me, and a snorkel and a mask. Alright, so before I embarrass myself a little bit too much, let's go ahead and expand this area. Alright, there you go. That's what it costs to expand. Oh, hello. No, thank you. I do not want to rate it just yet. Although I do think I already have. Maybe because the new update came out, they want me to rate it again. That would be exactly why. Alright, so that's expanding the section, and there's a fair few expansions that you can actually do to get all the way around over here, so that's pretty cool. It's quite a bit of things. There's going to be a lot more than, what is it, the 15 shoreline buildings they've given us. Like, we'll definitely have more than enough space to place double buildings. So here is the Crescent Mall Shopping, or Crescent Shopping Mall for Ramadan, which is one of the more interesting religious celebrations, I must admit. One of the more respected, like the ones that make sense as well to me. Living like the poor without water and food, at least during the sunlight hours. Alright, so let's see. That gives us 3,300 people, but that's because of the boost. Let's go actually check out the boost. 20%, very nice. Very nice. Now, it'd be interesting to see if that building actually disappears during Ramadan or what happens to it. But very cool. You can see the crescent-shaped pools or ponds or whatever they are. Next up, we've got the relaxing beach. So we'll place that right next to it. See how much space we can fill up. And I'm not quite sure how a Muslim shopping mall is going to go amongst the Sims that are in the bikini or bikini-clad women. But we'll go ahead and make believe that nothing too bad is going to happen. Let's go check out this Merman Statue. Wow, this is a massive building. Where can I place this? Right next to it. Gives us 12,000 people. Geez, this is a very easy way of getting extra people into your city. Look at that. That expands the area a lot. Very nice. Also, very nice new textures and everything. Alright. So, let's go check out the carousel. What do we need for this stuff? Alright, we need a carousel. So, some of these buildings actually unlock like the next few. So, oh, I don't want the lighthouse, but like the lighthouse will give us the Sailorman's Pier. Alright. Anyway, so let's go with carousel. And we'll place that down over here. Check that out. 1,800 people. Oh, you can see like a little sheep and doggy or whatever it's meant to be. I guess they're meant to be horses, so we'll just go with horses. They don't really... Oh, I guess they can sort of look like horses. Got a nice little white horse there. Alright, so then we've got Bluebeard's pirate ship, which is pretty much in every theme park I've seen something like this. Actually a pretty fun ride as well. That gives us 3,300 people. And let's have a look at the animation. Will it go like at 90 degrees? That is the question. It seems like it is picking up pace, which is really cool. In the meantime though, I'll actually have to expand this area. So let's go do that quick smart. Now it seems like it's just going to rock back and forth, which is alright. Alright. Now if you guys are really interested, I can definitely show you guys how to install the mods and all of this into the game, which is definitely an interesting aspect of the game, because in this game at least I don't think there's any leaderboards or anything, so it's not like you're cheating anyone but yourself. And eventually, of course, it makes the game really boring if you're doing this, so it doesn't make it really all that much fun. Although I did stop playing this game, and now we're just doing videos on it because some of these updates are really cool. So next up, we've got the water park. Let's go check this out. Try to squeeze it in. These buildings are getting a lot bigger than the very first ones, aren't they? Alright. See if we can see people swimming in the pool. We can indeed. We just hit Metropolis. I guess I got my first 300,000 people. Oh, there are people going down the slides. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that. This is as close as I can zoom in though. But very nice theme park. Game runs very smoothly as well on the iPad too. iPad Air 2, sorry. Which is, I guess, the top thing at the moment, the tablet that they've got out. Alright, let's go check out the aquarium. All kinds of water-dwelling animals are here for your amusement. Alright, expand that. And that's going to pretty much reach the rest of our city. And next up, we've got, like, we do have a little bit of space, but I can't really help anyone out. Alright, so that's pretty cool. The aquarium. Let's go with the Astro Twirl rocket ride as well. Place that there. Let's check both of those buildings out. This octopus building doesn't look like there's anything interactive or happening in there. But we do have people on the roller coaster. It's got a interesting color scheme. The colors of the rainbow, which I guess is very apt at this time. With the United States Supreme Court decision, which was announced over here in Australia on the weekend. I guess Friday in America. Let's go and expand this as well and go back to the beach. Let's see what else we've got over here. Oh, no, we don't want that. So much swiping to do. Alright, so next up is the lighthouse, and that's the last three buildings. So let's check the lighthouse out. Jeez, it expands quite a bit. What's this building that expands so much? It's like the aqua park there. Alright. That's another 15 keys. And now the Sailorman's Pier. Oh. Now, of course, this isn't very well structured at all. I'm just placing these buildings just to show you guys what there is around here. I guess it would look very nice in a very crowded city, though. All this stuff. Alright, what do we need for this? We need 350,000 people for the Sailorman's Pier, which unfortunately I'm not able to actually show you guys just yet. We do have an achievement though, which we got for having 300,000 sims. Alright, well what I will do then, let's have a good hard think. How can we really drastically improve how many people we've got? How about we go with gambling over here, or at least somewhere here. Only gives us 700 extra people or whatever, but that's all right. And then we'll go place the... Let's see. Where can we get away with? I'll place that there. Sleek Casino. This isn't really going to help us out at all, is it? I'll place that there for the moment. And let's go ahead and expand the roads a little bit and hope for the best. If not, well, we're going to have to slug it out another time, aren't we? Alright, what we'll do... What is this stuff? This is the Japanese buildings. So I'm going to move them out, the Tokyo towns. I'll move this guy in over here. It gives us an extra 4,000 people, which, albeit, isn't all that much. Maybe we can go place a quick landmark here. What are we doing? We want to go to... I can't go to landmarks. Level 30. Wasn't the Opera House a landmark, or that was entertainment? Well, I guess it was entertainment then, wasn't it? Do you remember the Opera House? Do you remember the Opera House really helping us out though? So let's go check out that. It gives us 25, what, 25k, 60%. This gives us 60% as well. Alright, so maybe I should go with the Ferris Wheel then. Gives us an extra 15,000 people. Alright. And then, let's see, somewhere out around over here as well. An extra 10,000. Geez, we're getting close. Very, very close to how many people I need. Alright, I'll add that there as well. 8,000. Alright, now all we need is 3,000 more. So maybe I'll be able to squeeze something in somewhere up around over here. How about squeeze this stadium in there? Gives another 9,000 people. Alright, that should be good. There we go. That's it. It's exactly what we needed. Now, this is the great fun of cheating. Now, what we're able to do is, hopefully we won't have to expand anymore. Let's go check out the beach. So it looks like they will give us some extra space to go ahead and like place some extra buildings about. But what I actually need is another expansion. Alright, so let's go place that down. I want to come all the way over here. Luxury boat marina. Click on that. Let's just check it out. Expensive eye candy shaped as boats. Okay. Very interesting stuff. Looks very nice at night as well with all those lights. Definitely looking very luxurious. These boats aren't too big. Aren't too, I guess, gluttonous of wealth, but maybe I'll be able to move this just a little bit. No? Okay. Guess that space needs to be there between the pier and the luxury boat marina. But they have given us another space as well. So you'll be able to place one of your favorite buildings twice. Or maybe if your favorite building is like one of the surfer beaches, you'll be able to place that a couple of times. But that is pretty much it for this update. They did, I think, change around a couple of the Vu Tower mechanics as well, which I will do some separate episodes now as well with the robot attacks and everything. But that's about it for this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you again in the next update, I guess.